Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into one of the most moving and beautiful animated films of all time. A movie that made us laugh, made us cry, and made us dream. A Pixar masterpiece, the movie Up. Fasten your seatbelts as we embark on a journey of adventure, packed with balloons, talking dogs, and lessons about life you'll never forget. The movie Up tells the story of Carl Fredricksen, a grumpy old man who, after the passing of his beloved wife Ellie, decides to fulfill their shared lifelong dream. What dream? To visit the lost world of Paradise Falls in South America. And his mode of transport? Well, let's just say it's a bit unconventional. Carl attaches thousands upon thousands of brightly colored balloons to his house and simply flies away. It's a beautiful and iconic image that symbolizes a longing for freedom and an escape from grief. But as is often the case in great stories, nothing goes exactly according to plan. Before Carl can even properly take flight, he realizes he has a stowaway on board. It's Russell, a young, energetic, and slightly clumsy wilderness explorer who is desperately trying to earn his final badge for assisting the elderly. And so, this unlikely duo sets off on a journey together. The contrast between the grumpy, reserved Carl and the enthusiastic, chatty Russell is the source of many funny, but also touching moments. One of the most powerful parts of the film is undoubtedly the opening sequence. In the span of just a few minutes, without a single word of dialogue, Pixar shows us Carl and Ellie's entire life together. From their childhood meeting, through their wedding, building a home together, their joys and sorrows, all the way to Ellie's passing. This montage is an emotional roller coaster and is a perfect example of cinematic storytelling. It shows us the depth of their love and explains why Carl is the way he is. His house isn't just a building, it's a sanctuary full of memories of Ellie. Every piece of furniture, every photo, it's all Ellie. Let's take a look at the main characters. At first glance, Carl Fredricksen is your typical grumpy retiree. He is stubborn, sarcastic, and just wants everyone to leave him alone. But beneath this tough exterior lies a broken heart and immense sadness. His whole life was about Ellie, and without her, he feels lost. His journey to South America isn't just about fulfilling a promise. It's also an attempt to keep her memory alive. Throughout the movie, however, we witness his transformation. Thanks to Russell and the other characters he meets, Carl gradually learns to open his heart again and find a new purpose in life. Then there's Russell. He is the embodiment of childlike innocence and optimism. His endless energy and curiosity are the exact opposite of Carl's apathy. However, Russell is more than just a comic character. We gradually discover that he has his own struggles as well. He feels lonely because his father doesn't have time for him. His desire to earn the Scout badge is actually a longing for his father's attention and recognition. The relationship he forms with Carl is healing for both of them. Carl becomes a sort of father figure to Russell, whom he needs so much. And Russell, in turn, reminds Carl what it's like to care for someone else. Of course, we can't forget about Doug. Doug is a golden retriever who can talk thanks to a special collar. His simple, direct, and affectionate nature brings a huge amount of humor to the story. Lines like, "I have just met you, and I love you," or his constant squirrel distractions are simply legendary. Doug represents unconditional love and loyalty, and he immediately wins the hearts of not only Carl, but every viewer as well. Every good story needs a proper villain, and that's where Charles Muntz enters the scene. He was once Carl's childhood hero, a famous explorer who dedicated his life to finding the exotic bird of Paradise Falls. But when Carl and Russell meet him, they discover that decades of isolation and obsession have turned him into a paranoid and dangerous man. Muntz is an interesting villain. because he is essentially a mirror image of what Carl could have become. Both are driven by the past and a promise. But while Carl is able to move on, Muntz remains trapped in his obsession, willing to do anything to achieve his goal. The movie Up is full of deep themes and messages. One of the main ones is that it's never too late for a new adventure. Carl thinks his life ended with Ellie's death, but his unexpected journey shows him that life goes on, and that new experiences and new relationships are still waiting for him. This is beautifully shown at the moment when Carl flips through Ellie's scrapbook and finds a note on the last page. "Thanks for the adventure. Now go have a new one." This is the key moment of his transformation. He realizes that the best way to honor Ellie's memory is not to live in the past, but to live fully in the present. Another important theme is the idea of a chosen family. Neither Carl, nor Russell, nor Doug have a perfect family background. They are lost souls who find one another and create their own unique family. The film shows us that family isn't just about blood ties, but about love, support, and the people who stand by us when we need them most. This small ragtag tribe protects and helps one another, and that is stronger than any biological bond. And what about the visuals? As is customary for Pixar, the movie Up is visually stunning. From the detailed design of Carl's house, through the thousands of individually animated balloons, to the breathtaking scenery of South America. The film's color palette is also very deliberate. The beginning, which depicts Carl's grief, is set in grey and muted tones. However, as soon as the house takes flight, the screen explodes with color, symbolizing the beginning of a new adventure and hope. And Paradise Falls. They are exactly as magical and surreal as one imagines them to be. The music by Michael Giacchino is another gem of this film. The main theme, known as Ellie's theme, is a simple yet incredibly emotional piano waltz that perfectly captures the nature of their relationship. This melody appears in various forms throughout the film and always manages to evoke the right emotions. The music is an inseparable part of the storytelling, and without it, the film certainly wouldn't have such a powerful emotional impact. Giacchino rightfully won an Oscar for this work. The movie Up is simply a film that has it all. It has humor that will make you laugh out loud, and it has a heart that will move you to tears. It has adventure that will keep you on the edge of your seat. And it has messages that will stay with you long after the credits roll. It reminds us that adventure is found not only in exotic places, but also in everyday little things, and in the relationships we build. It reminds us that it's important to cherish the past, but not to live in it. And above all, it reminds us that the greatest adventure of all is life itself. If you haven't seen the movie Up yet, I honestly envy you that first experience. And if you have seen it already, I hope I've inspired you to watch it again and perhaps discover something new in it. It is a true cinematic treasure that deserves all the praise it has received. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a like, share it, and of course, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss more analyses of your favorite movies. Let me know in the comments what your favorite scene or character from the movie Up is. I'd love to read your thoughts. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.